everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a swatch and review of the new 90 Lacquer Smoothie Bar collection. Before we get started, I quickly want to talk about what I'm wearing on my nails. I am wearing one of the new polishes. This is Blueberry Acai. And then on my lips, I am wearing a lipstick from Milani in the color Coral Addict. There are 6 polishes in this collection, and these are all available now. This is all available as part of a bundle, or you can order these individually. So let's go ahead and get started with the first polish. This one is the one I am wearing on my nails. This one is Blueberry Acai, and this is described as a blue curly polish with black shard glitter. This is fully opaque in 2 coats. I love the color of this polish. It is a absolutely gorgeous robin's egg blue polish. Absolutely perfect for the summertime. This is definitely one of my favorite colors. I think it's going to be a staple in anybody's collection. I think the shard glitters in all of these polishes definitely makes all of these polishes very unique. But you do want to be careful because the shard glitters definitely tend to stand up and stick up a little bit. You do kind of want to make sure they lay completely flat. If they don't lay completely flat, they may catch on clothing or catch on hair, and you definitely don't want that. You definitely want them to lay completely flat, but I just can't get enough of this color. This is definitely my favorite in the collection, but I might be a little biased because blue is my favorite color. So the next polish in the collection is called Blackberry Banana, and this is a purple crelly with a whole bunch of black shard glitters, and this is definitely a creamy purple. I think this is perfect for this collection. I think this may be too intense of a color to get away with wearing in the fall time, for instance, where you want that more plummy, that deeper purple. This is definitely a more like brighter purple. This was fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats. I think this one may need a 3rd coat because I was still able to see a little bit of patches on that 2nd coat. Most of these polishes I ended up doing 3 coats with because I was trying to get those shard glitters to lay completely flat. One of the nice things is if you do thinner coats, that prevents chipping. So there's a little trick for you guys. So the next polish in the collection is called Mingo Sunrise. This is an absolutely gorgeous coral polish with a whole bunch of black shard glitters, and I don't know if you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of chunks of polish in there, and I did contact Jess from Jess Face 90, who's the creator of 90 Lacquer, to see if there was an issue with this polish. She says that the pigment in this polish, the orange pigment, didn't break down fully, so there are going to be specks of orange pigment in here that didn't break down fully. She made a note of it on the website, and when she did her swatch video, she did make a note of it. I don't really mind it. I feel like it kind of blends in, or it kind of, I don't know, it kind of makes this polish a little unique. This was the only polish where that was kind of an issue, where that kind of happened. None of the other polishes had that. Nonetheless, the formula of this polish is really nice. This was fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats. This was a little bit of a thicker polish, so this did take closer to 2 coats to build up. This is also one of my favorite colors to wear in the summertime. I just really like these peachy, orangey colors to wear in the summertime, but just be mindful of the fact that you do have those little pigment particles in there. The next color is called Matcha Mint, and this is a mint polish with those black shard glitters in there. Absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely like a minty yellow green. I'll show you this in comparison to the next polish, but this one was fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats, again, because you do want to do thinner coats with this one to make sure those black shard glitters lay completely flat. Let me show you it in comparison to the yellow polish so you guys can see what I'm talking about, where it does pull a little bit on the yellow side. So it is a green that does pull a little bit more on the yellow side. So the next polish is called Pineapple Punch, and this is the neon yellow. By the way, none of these like neon neon colors. Like this one is a pretty bright, like more like a neon green. Not necessarily like completely neon because it does have that white base kind of to it, but none of these need a white base to it. But Pineapple Punch is more like a neon, like neon pastel yellow. This one does take 3 to 4 coats to be opaque. I did end up doing 4 coats with this one, but again, I did have to do really thin coats because I was trying to make sure all of those shard glitters completely laid flat. But this is the neon pastel yellow with a whole bunch of black shard glitters. This is definitely one of my favorites in the collection apart from the blue because I really love these bright highlighter yellow polishes in the summertime. This is very, very similar to Celtic Sun from China Glaze. It definitely is that bright highlighter yellow. It definitely has a little bit more of like a white base to it, but you don't need to put a white down in order to make this a bright yellow polish. The last one in the collection is called Watermelon Juice, and I think this one's going to be a lot of people's favorite polish. This one is a bright pink polish with a whole bunch of black shard glitters. This one is very reminiscent of one of the Pretty Serious polishes called Princess Plutonium. It is not quite the same tone of pink, but it is very, very similar. The Princess Plutonium polish is a lot brighter and more intense of a pink. I think this is also going to be very popular because Princess Plutonium got discontinued. And the sale that they're having right now, there was an issue with the glitters. There was a factory issue with the glitters. So the Princess Plutonium that they have right now does not have the shard glitters that this polish has, or the original Princess Plutonium had. So they have like these round black hex glitters. So unfortunately, you can't get your hands on the original Princess Plutonium. So if you are interested in a very similar polish to Princess Plutonium, this is very, very, very similar to Princess Plutonium. The formula is also very similar to Princess Plutonium. This is fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats. I love this color. This is a little bit of a softer color, not quite as bright and vibrant and edgy as Princess Plutonium, but I think it's very, very close. So that's it. That's my entire swatch and review of the entire 90 Lacquer Smoothie Bar collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And also I'm doing a weekly or bi-weekly makeup basket on Sundays. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.